What's up, guys? Paul here from POJ. Just checking in, let you guys give you an update what's going on. So I'm kind of closing in on the second week outside of the show, the Atlantic Super Show, my first bodybuilding show. I'm heading to the gym right now. I'm going to be doing my Mike Mentzer arms, biceps, and triceps with my modifications to it. At some point I'll detail my specific workouts in its own dedicated videos. But I did sign up for a show here in Catonsville. That's going to be May 9th, which is a Friday. So the promoters at the previous show informed me of this coming show, and I was like, oh, well, that's relatively close to me. It's about 45 minutes from home. So I won't have to get a hotel, which is good. I'll be able to save a few bucks that way. But I'm super stoked for the show. So last week I haven't been as strict on my diet. I kind of gave myself a little bit of a break from the pre-workout, pre-show diet, which was a very strict protein spared modified fast, where I was doing about 250 grams of protein a day, mostly as much as I could from red meat or chicken. And then if I needed some extra protein, I would use protein powders. Sometimes I would mix a protein powder with some Greek yogurt or Greek yogurt by itself, which Greek yogurt is a relatively high protein food. Makes for a great snack. You can mix some cinnamon and some stevia monk fruit, and you can have yourself a nice little treat without feeling that you really cheated. Or I'd make a nice tzatziki sauce to mix with the ground beef to give the beef some flavor. So overall it was good. There's a lot of protein intake per day, but I was able to manage it. And then last week was a little looser. I was still trying to maintain relatively high protein, but probably closer to 150 to 200 grams, not quite in the 250 gram range. Had some more carbs, some light snacks that way, but I eat relatively clean, so it wasn't too big of a deal to do that for a short period of time. But this week I'm going to be ramping it back up. I'm going to be clamping down on diet some more, trying to make sure I'm nice and cut for the show again. This one I will be competing in bodybuilding, since they do have enough competitors. Last show I moved to Classic Physique because there wasn't enough bodybuilding competitors for a OCB Pro qualifier. So this one it will be. I'm very excited. I'm waiting for my judge feedback to see what they like to have me improve on, and then I'll start implementing that into my posing practices, and yeah, I'll go from there. So just a brief update. I'm pulling into the gym now, and I will be doing my, again, Mike Mentzer style routine, one set to failure. Today's gonna be shoulders, biceps, triceps, and we'll be going from there. So I'll keep you guys posted on some updates. At some point I will release a little bit more of a professional video detailing my thoughts and stuff from my first show, just in more of a linear format. You guys can follow some pros and cons, some things to consider for those who are considering getting into bodybuilding, things like monetary things to plan for, and other things of that nature. So good seeing you guys. Hope you guys have a great and wonderful day and wonderful week if I don't get back to you sooner. And thanks again for checking in with my channel. This is again Paul with POJ, and thanks for following my bodybuilding journey. Talk to you soon.